As we are once again live upon the internet. I'm more raspy than usual. But here nonetheless, there we go. Just gotta push through it. And yeah, let me double check that everything's set up correctly. With everything being set to public, bit rates going everywhere, and my DO not being broken. And yeah, let's continue where we left off. As I did as well. Finally figure out what the hell was wrong with that damage calculator. And it was my own dumbness. It was me who was wrong. So this thing is now working. And the thing I was doing wrong is I'm so used to just inputting a base. It's usually what I do in this as well. But we were instead calculating a base. And this is taking this number from here. And when I change this number also changes. And of course, actually, that means that it's an exact ratio. So the less we lower it here, at least up to 100. So as long as it's above 100, whatever change we make here keeps that number the same. So that's not working. So there's one thing to want to use it. Yeah, we can go and do so, and just, you know, everything works. Also, actually, let's put my chat back in there. So yeah, that felt good figuring that out. Although it also made me go, oh, it's been like 20 minutes there, troubleshooting my own stupidity, and didn't actually find my own stupidity till much later. Which, yeah, story of my life. Also, yeah, lights coming through the thin curtain. On that side, it'll go away. Although, well, you know, I have a little bit of a obsession. Yeah. I'm just extra white in spots, basically. And yeah, I wanted to mess about a little bit, and first off, I kind of want to play a little bit. See how we do. Because yeah, we're hunting special people. So we just need levels, optimize some items. Actually, let's go optimize some items. Also, yeah, let's start maybe already. No. They've changed the reduction of outside sound. That's weird. Wait, right? Like, if you were standing outside in the rain, you would still kind of hear the rain a little bit. But now it's just like nothing. Actually, even on the meters, it just goes flat. Huh. That's a weird change. It just felt so weird going into the menu and it just going completely. Because at least, like, sometimes if you go into the void, it would used to also be quieter than going just into the menu. Because it's also just, it's not the void. We're just still in the menu. Like, usually there would be just still a little bit of, like, another rain stops, but I don't hate it. At least when you're in the menu, you wouldn't hear Inaya and stuff, hopefully. Although maybe, does dialogue still go through? Wait, what, lady?
Thanks for the business.
Doesn't look like it's. Yeah, let's actually start. Maybe taking a few weapons out as well. Maybe getting rid of a few. Because for instance, she would get a M4, definitely. She already has the other one still, I think. Yeah, so this graded one stays here. This would be the replacement for ACR. What is this one used? Half healer. Do you have an extra fall? We do have this para. Oh, I have long rail, right? Yeah. Because actually, we don't have that many in reserves. ARs will definitely be something I will have to kind of grind for. And also just, all of the weapon styles. Yeah, let's take that one for her. That'll be also one of the things we'll optimize. So actually, technically as well here, what you could do is if you have, like, just go around for making this as cheap as possible for those optimizations. Because it has optimized items, it doesn't care about like doing big steps. So if you have like a 14.8, you just optimize that up to 15, not wasting as much resources. This one's actually technically way too expensive to optimize, but also it's what I saved up my resources for, right? Also, I have a bunch of watch points, and we're kind of getting a lot now as well with triple XP. So, with this one here, which one I've got? Not particularly. Let's put the M4 here. Also helping out a little with the stash. So Gen 3 high end. And that one is just getting carried here as a supplemental, right? Yeah. This is actually way too expensive. This will be 5 plus 2, 7 optimizations for this. Yeah, nah. We'll hold that for something better. Keep the G36 for now here. Well, actually, so this step is super cheap, so we'll do that step as one of the optimizations, just to... But yeah, we're not going to keep this item. I think I'm also not going to keep this extra ACRE. Because I already have 2 in the stash, and the ACRs are not looking too good. In comparison to some other things. Let's get rid of it. Let's pull that. It no longer pops up your deconstructing optimized item, which actually can be dangerous. Let's also see. So she has this SMG variant. Banshee. I have a replacement. I have this tac vector. Could put back in an MPX. But no, I think we'll go for the tac vector, or this is SMG9. SMG wise, what does she have? An MP7 with Sadist. Oh, this is for that thing, right? And then this one can go as well. This one should become a Dark Winter then, I think. Don't have a Sparrow, but I have the blueprints. I can always craft more and try to get some good ones. Or maybe, well, no, the other character should have. So I'll put attack vector Actually, yeah, the other character should have first pick on SMGs. Well, let's maybe do that. Because what else do I have here, weapon-wise? Catch up here. I'm a hey Tennyson. And hey Shucky. And hey Salt. The sound of the mouth button to turn off the drone noise. Yeah, that's always also. But yeah, it's actually a little. That drone is still there. It feels very weird going into the menu and it's just going completely silent. At least this menu. Usually, if you go into the void, was a little bit more silent, but here it's just kind of feels weird. And hey there, Master Hitman, and yeah, enjoying the new season. Starting to make some alterations to stuff. Yeah, let's actually go to character tree. Let's have her for a first pick on SMGs. So that's more the SMG character anyway. We'll need multiple attack vectors and vector 9mm anyway. And there's Big. What's tralala? It's how the trolling song starts.
What can I help you find?
What more could it be?
Priority objective available, Agent.
Shut up, Anna. So we have an extra attack vector. We have an extra SMG 9. So where's this used? On this Fury. Those two are on this Fury. This one's on just bonus. That's to another regen build on the headshot one. So if I have Dark Winter there, just really only this needs replacement. It's better looking than the one in my stash as well. Because if we get a few items out of here, at least as well, I'll have some space to put stuff into my stash. So yeah, let's load Hunter's Fury. So she should get the attack vector. Well, as well, she should get the SMG 9. Remember, I take the SMG 9 here. She has a Dark Winter as well, so we'll replace the Banshee here with this SMG 9. Okay, flip this 2 around. It's a reload on this thing now, 224. So my brain, that's going fast hands. So let's raise it to full. And give it fast hands. Although we could also go unwavering, but let's start this. Let's make it red. So let's save this. So that opens up this Banshee. This one gets to stay in the stash. For a lot of weapons, I want to have a that I've graded, because actually having an ungraded version, like if I have a graded version, I kind of actually want to have the ungraded version as well, just for quicker. So we don't have to do any weirdness to make it match up. So those two there. Could drop the Emmeline, or I could just put the vector here just as a bonus. Big. We'll put the Emmelines there and put the vector. Because MP7 also doesn't look too terrible, so I do want to keep an MP7. I don't know, maybe we just give the vector to that other one. No. So I have this extra vector here, which is kind of expensive, but also... Yeah, let's give that one to... This is the Banshee replacement on the other one. Does Negotiator kill triggers? I don't think so. Because, yeah, it would be... We can try in a second, actually, but I'm going to guess not, because generally Negotiator kills are not considered your kills. They're basically acting as if a skill that you own.
Priority objective available.
I have to check quickly if I put that
Safe
other one
area
right here.
entered.
Yeah, generally they're basically counting as if a skill killed them, basically. That's how it underlyingly works generally. But we should try it out. I've negotiated on this character. Give it a try. Because it would be very easy to spot if it did.
Safe area detected.
Smoke. Coyote! Sort of should be in the stash, hopefully. Actually, do I have... Okay, I have 2 extra, so let's have them take one. Should check if everybody has a mosquito now. Because I should actually make a shopping list. Again, like what I want. Yeah, so 3 negotiator marks. It's 1 mark. Nah, that didn't go up, so yeah. That just went up by 1, so. Actually, I should put this one in vulnerable. That'll be even easier to spot. Although, yeah, there it's already like. Reset this. So we do 1. Oh, great. There. Yeah, so no. Yeah, that would be actually a little bit OP as well if it could. But yeah, not just by that, by generally how Negotiator acts as his kills, yeah. So that's my setting to use ND. What's trigger since you do doesn't sack triggers. Technically, yeah, actually. It wouldn't align well with it. But that's not a big issue. Like a bunch of other weapons do. Blue screen does, Pestilence does. Align pretty well with it. But yeah, the Strega doesn't actually trigger. Or Negotiator doesn't actually trigger the Strega. Let's put this one on her, although this is pretty expensive, but then what did we save all those resources for if not for this kind of things? Also, I do like the attack vector having pretty cool skins. Let's go with this one. It's still a 148 on a striker for the reload. It's slower than a this has a reload thing, right? Yeah, it says 25% reload. That's why. Yeah, let's just spend. There's also a ton of watch points saved up and stuff, so also a ton of resources. We can craft some optimization if need to be. Also, I think every character has... it's gonna take me a while to remember where that is now. I have 2.3k saved up on every character, so we could definitely splurge some points. Yeah, not with Ranger, of course. What do I put on this for now? Because this would be much more of a group pick on this build. Measured. Be curious actually how much measured on this. I mean, we have the talent we have the talent thing updated, right? So I think Optimist, this is a thing that will unload quite a bit, so I'll reach the end of the mag enough, I feel. Optimist might be the pick here. And just because I'm gonna use it in more group settings. I think I'm just gonna toss this Banshee. It's not save too many. We already have one extra in the thing, and also as well. And if at some point we wanna, so you just at the range for a second, try this out. Oh no, hit over his. Going to check the DPS tables. Also made a Reddit post actually about them as well, which was well received. So happy about that. Just gonna want to get a feel for what the firing time here is, and just it's not too horrendous. Kind of feels Oreo-y actually, because although yeah, the Oreo definitely has like more oomph even now. Or well, like speed-wise, not in actual output, because the base is just higher. So how much is the base higher actually? I wanted to press 40.5, 30.8, and then yeah, basically they're not too far, not too dissimilar in their RPMs. Actually, just 100, well, 200 off with strikers on there. But then the thing is, of course, yeah, this gets to have a talent. This does not. Doesn't feel too terrible. But I think also as well having inside build wise, I might actually would prefer the not tack for this with fast dance, but I don't have a spare one, so you know, step for us to go and farm. Do I have anything extra in here that I'm like, let's put this on a character just to get it out of the stash? There are always a few carbines here. As I explicitly as well didn't save up too much in weapons before this season, just because I kind of want to farm it this season. There's kept the SASG and a few extras. I have an extra black market here. Or actually, she has a black market as well. We should actually upgrade. Yeah, so we have this. She has the shotgun build there. Does it have an extra tsunami? I think I did keep an extra tsunami. I think, yeah. Because this is the perfect candidate for that. Take that one. This tactical. Actually, between the three, let's actually have a look. I'm not sure actually between the three which one is. I'm gonna guess the black market, as it usually is. Also, which one is it tsunami based on? What's the visual difference here? The stock. So this one's based on the tactical. So group of death. That's worse and that's better. Okay, so the single name is the worst, although well, the worst. This tiny bit of stability and a tiny bit more stability, but you know, if we're min-maxing, we would want the black markets. But here, tsunami. Let's put all those other three that I grabbed back. So this is a black market, so I could actually make that work. Then what I might do is just for now, because I don't use that many shotguns, I'd get rid of this tactical. Also, it's too expensive. Might get rid of yeah, this is ASG. So if I'm gonna optimize, I'd rather it be a black market, and we even have a black market extra lying around. So this can go. I get rid of that mob. Actually, yeah, but this it's not the worst. Yeah, we'll just keep it tsunami. But wait, so if we save this, that KSG should not be anywhere else. Yeah. So does this actually have a better skin? I'm thinking of putting that tsunami maybe then on. Actually, no. What we can do is just do this instead. I have a fully talentable one of these as the secondary, because honestly, the mop as well, now that it's the 612 is no longer really good. I might try to have a shotgun with preservation with that detox third stat instead of a mop. So I used to keep on around some mops. Mop is still handy as well for other things, because you can have double preservation basically with them, but it's not. This doesn't align with her anymore. What this build is trying to do. Because the main weapon of this will always still be the Scorpio, even after the changes. Yeah, it's... So and use that one much. Also, let me catch up here as well. It's kind of in my own world, kind of. Dragon OD don't stack, right? What do you mean? Like they each do their own thing basically, but like, what do you mean the amps of it? Because yeah, no, they're basically separate from each other. Each of them is doing their own thing, but they work together. The thing is, though, now with Sadist being 30%, I mean, you still could, like, if for ammo purposes and stuff, but as an effective build, you would just go with Sadist. 30% just always on, even on that first target, it's like worth it. I tried a new measured on a DPS build. It's good on PvP. Yeah, it looks a lot better than it used to. So one of the things we put together yesterday is, and I finally as well in the end got it working, because towards the end of the stream I was still having some issues, and that was my own mistake actually. In the end, we were calculating weapon damage here instead of inputting one. So whenever I was changing this weapon damage, this weapon damage should have changed as well, but that didn't, of course. So that was the issue that was causing weirdness. But yeah, it's all working now. And yeah, measured is also in here, always was, but now also split into like two. So this is for FAMAS on a striker, basically just as like just filled in something. The measured used to be basically a combined, like if you combined both parts of it, like under 2% for a build like this. And yeah, now it's on average competitive to some of the others. And then yeah, the first half, because also we're splitting it into first and second half here, the first half is really good for burst, but even the second half has sustain going for it. So yeah, it's actually not too bad. But thing is to remember as well, a lot of other stuff got buffed as well. So Ranger, I mean, not for PvP, but ranges there are a lot shorter, but because your Ranger even at 20 meters now is like 10%. It's basically half of whatever your range is, basically. So that's also pretty effective. And a Rifleman as well, with especially, you know, now that ARs or rifles are basically slow firing ARs. Because Rifleman was always pretty good, and you can get it pretty consistently to 3 stacks, especially with the faster firing ones. So, but yeah, measured is definitely no longer the stepchild. It's no longer the red-headed stepchild. It's we have gone woke. We have accepted them into our family. We've gone like, okay, even though you're a redhead, we'll love you. You're kind of cute. I tried Perfect Outsider with the new brand sets. Not specifically, but what would be the thinking there? Just to have your range align better with it? Because does it do anything like special with it? And there you go. It's yeah, range is going to yeah. Indeed, no longer our stepchild. Because yeah, measured was always pretty bad, but now yeah, it's you know, especially that first half. So it might be interesting things to do as well with this, maybe PvP wise. The thing is as well, you can make measured like work consistently, right? Like it doesn't have any real prerequisites, it's just on. And then as well, actually, so I want to make a version of this as well that has all of the perfects, basically, so we can also like see for some of the perfects, because yeah, we're not splitting those out, but I was just altering some numbers down here. What was I gonna say? And yeah, perfect measure actually looks even like apartment. And MPX is kind of now like a mid-ranger. It's like a solid B, lower A kind of weapon. So it could actually be good on especially the apartment. But yeah, they did some decent work, I feel, here with that one. Yeah, let me catch up on some other things here. And hey there, SF. And yeah, those tables, I mean, I use these myself. I would make them even if nobody was using them. So we still kind of need to figure out these 0.5 stuff, because there's a whole, this has always been a dilemma with this. So for this to have 0.5, so the 0.5s as well could be any other number. Actually, all of these could be off by, a whole decimal point, maybe even a full digit, because of their decimal point. But there being these 0.5s means that either the base of the weapon has a decimal, or like when we are looking at stuff in game and like from libraries and stuff, and we have the core here, like maybe one of the cores somewhere is, instead of being like 15 on the core, is like, if the maxed out is like a 15.001 or so, 0.06 or something like that, because you need a decimal point somewhere in there for it to cause either on the base or on the thing. And the base likely is an inputted number, so I wouldn't expect there to be a thing. So yeah, this has always been a mystery. And yeah, I may want to just take one weapon and kind of just let's see if we can, like, by swapping builds, swapping accounts. Maybe it's also because, it's saved in the library that way and stuff. So if I'm putting on a core onto a build, so then maybe even having different pieces and seeing if we can hit different numbers. Because yeah. But for now, using any of these numbers at least gets you a close enough to a calculation, that, like, because I think also that's kind of the reason for, how we're always off. We always blame that a little bit on rounding and stuff. I mean, it is also because of rounding, but especially if you're just using round numbers, like if you're on a build that doesn't have like a, 56.2 crit chance of a 180, so that you don't get a decimal number. If every number is round, it should match up always completely perfectly, but it doesn't. So, but yeah, I wouldn't mind digging deeper into that, but later on in the season, because we have stuff to do. On the best AR yet, still Elmo when running the Bighorn is quite fun. If we're including exotics, yeah, Bighorn. If we're including exotics, the Bighorn and the Strega both look really good. Eagle Bearer and Chameleon look also really good, or Eagle Bearer and Elmo look also really good. Chameleon as well, and Capacitor as well. Like basically all 6 of these exotics look, but especially, yeah, the Bighorn is kind of overtuned. Strega is in the situations, like, doing activities and stuff, in the situations where you're getting the stacks going, it's also really good. But for the final one, yeah, we need to do an on build. On the high ends, it's kind of build dependent and setup dependent. There's no longer that clear FAMAS and F2000 like it used to be. Because while the FAMAS has high burst, its sustain is much worse now. So still, a fast stance FAMAS will really be powerful. A shield splinter with F2000 will also still be really powerful. But yeah, we kind of need to calculate the dumb build. Fall is actually looking really good as well, like much better than used to. CTAR as well. CTAR is close enough to the FAMAS that you could pick this as a comfort weapon. Because it's much more stable, like it's much easier to recoil compensate a CTAR than it is a FAMAS. So. And then you have this like whole mid-range that just kind of works well enough and has the long rails as well. And with the FAL as well. The P416, M4, G36, Carbine 7, SIG are all kind of in a range that you could pick any of them. Personally, I wouldn't pick the SIG. It's too jumpy. Same for kind of the G36 and the P416, which are kind of scatter shots. And then like M4 and Carbine 7 really stand out then, kind of. Which is kind of good as well. There's no longer that like, pick a Banshee or MP7. Pick a FAMAS or F2000. Like that's no longer the case. Which I kind of like. It's that it's actually a lot more balanced. So good. So it's kind of cool. But yeah, especially exotics. Basically all the categories, the exotics are a little bit overtuned. Bighorn definitely is. Very much understand that. But yeah, eventually I'm gonna fix up that, or well, not there. Eventually I'm gonna fix up that AR thing again. Gonna do it as well as like the rifles, where the talent is calculated in the thing here, and then we just input everything and kind of make a sorting of all the exotics as well on just striker and like all the normal weapons and stuff. Hey, Zemi. And hey there, Quilvis on the Twitch end as well. We're going to striker has a nice shoe and then it's a small magazine though. Yeah, but it's still competing just because it has a fast reload. It is actually kind of even with that smaller mag, it's still competing, and that should say a lot. Like if with that big of a downside, it's very much as well. So the fall, I will likely put a fall on every character. Generally, I have like a weapon on every character that is much more for ammo conservation, and that will become the fall. For instance, here this G36 can become a fall, and that'll be their ammo conservation weapon. What am I deconstructing? Oh no. This map can go here. Let's save this at this. And it has 2 black markets, but then also like generally this will always have an Scorpio on it as well. Not performing correctly, the buff does not refresh and kill. That seems to be intended because some talents work like that. Burnout as well, or well, whatever the thing of the burnout is on empty. Some talents are like that, and that's not per se a bug. That's more some are balanced around that stuff. Outsider as well as that's that. This energy is perfect measure. Yeah, the apartment is likely. Yeah, we'll make stamina 800. Spend 500 points here. I always spend them in batches of 500. That way, I kind of remember what each character kind of has. There. I know most of my characters don't have much anymore. Because also, yeah, I don't have watch outs for those going like, but you did that high as a she level, just make a watch out. Yeah, this is character 4. all 4 character slots are filled in. And yeah, we're not recycling any character because just the logistics of that would be hell, because yeah, they have 16 loadouts as well and stuff. And like, where do I even keep that? Like, I would have to empty out so much space in the stash to even be able to. Let's also actually see here. Do I have any LMGs in use here? No. Also, I think we could already do. Although hers should just become a white death here, right? Did I already have a white death? Extra I did. Let's take that. Oh, the blueprint too, but actually this one is crafted, I think, as well. I don't remember what she said about what thing? Oh, about the fall. Yeah, the fall, even though it's kind of small mag, it's not too bad. It's definitely like it used to be a killer for it, at least for me. Like its sustain became way too low, but actually it's pretty okay now. Because it even competes on sustain, even with that 10 rounds less. That's how, you know, how well it's actually, like its reload is much better than, like it's very high in the burst, but its reload is actually much more towards what the weapons that are much more sustaining have. So the fall is no longer, because I always have that, like, about it as well. I'm like, the mag is too small, but honestly, not anymore. Like it's competing at a level that is, it's definitely an A basically. So gonna keep the other model 700 and keep the other model 700 here. That'll be the 700 without upgrades, because this other one has grade 25. So just in case you wanna. Basically, any weapon I'm grading, I'm going to try to keep a non-graded version as well. That'll be the non-graded and graded. So got extra covert, right, as well. And an extra M44, yeah. Does she not have an SR1? Oh, she didn't. Could I? Just somewhere. Save an SR1. Oh, well, not SR1 specifically, but an equivalent. Just the mag one, basically. I get rid of there instead of the shotgun or instead of the Scorpio for now. Because yeah, how many do I have? I have an SRS. I have an M44. And we have a tactical. And then one character gets to keep an SR. So but that's 4 already. So this would be 5. So no, 3, 4. Okay, I know if one keeps a. You know what? We'll give you this thing. It needs to be saved on loadout, otherwise it's not staying in their inventory. What I'm gonna do is actually put it here, and then yeah, this build is always gonna be with a Scorpio anyway. But this will just be to carry it. Yeah, that was likely the 25th optimization. And I do like the SRS because it has the skin. Actually, we'll leave that empty, and then also, yeah, we don't need double stability anymore. There we go. There's a placeholder there. And actually, this is in a bunch of places, right? I just do it like this. Yeah, so let's go actually, yeah, let's go put those snipers on everybody. I'll clean up a bunch of space. Which unkill talent does not refresh the duration? Is there other maybe for unkills it is the only one.
Your business is appreciated.
But there's definitely like, you know, Stinger on empty, bunch of others don't. Yeah, is there hey, you might be right. This might be the only unkill one. Actually, well, let's go to library instead. I'm trying to remember how to get it here. No, weapon out. Because actually, yeah, I mean, that's. But it's also like, yeah, a lot of the other weapon talents are. Oh yeah, Vindictive does refresh. Killer does refresh. From the unkills, you might be right. That's the only one. But yeah, there is, for instance, yeah, on empty doesn't refresh. Also, yeah, it kind of ends. Might be even be a bug, but there's enough of them that like it's not per se a bug. It might be more of an oversight or a design choice. Hey, Larry. And sustain take into consideration reloads. Yeah. So basically, that's the thing. Like a burst calculation is just basically like all of this other stuff is not in. Mag size, reload, all of that isn't in there. So burst is just base and then times RPS, so rounds per second for a DPS. Otherwise, you get a DPM. So yeah, you just divide the RPM by 60, get rounds per second, and it's basically base times that is this. It's a very simple calculation. Sustain actually accounts for mag size and for reload. So it's basically what it's doing is spreading, what it's actually doing in effect is spreading the burst over, instead of just a continuous line, it's spreading it over both the firing time and then the reload time. So it's basically a line, that line. I'll say as well, actually in the burst and sustain table thing here, in the DPS table thing here, there's actually a little guide which kind of explains this. But basically, yeah, if you know the MX6 SWATs thingies, so basically this red line is burst. It's following that, but as you can see, it's kind of not aligning well after the first mag. This is also why some people go burst is the first mag. Yes, but also, yeah, there's more to it than that. But, and then sustain is also like, you know, is that plus reload? Yeah, kind of, yeah. But yeah, the sustain line, once you kind of start reloading and stuff, the sustain line is actually much closer to, you know, reality, if you want to go with that. But the thing is, you start at burst and then it starts falling away from burst. And takes a while before the sustain number becomes more correct, let's say, than the burst. Because yeah, it takes many a mag, and then also technically, theoretically, it's like that thing, you know, you always go half distance towards it, but it's always at least, you know, it's always a little bit away, you know, on the atomic level. That kind of thing. It's kind of like that. You never actually hit sustain except that millisecond that is when you're ending reload and starting firing in. Because even when it like flattens out, it never actually hits it all the way as the average because, you know, you were always above it all. So, but yeah, as a visualization, I feel this usually kind of helps a little bit with explaining. And that's in the burst and sustain table thing. This is the DPS tables thing. Actually, I can. Well, let's just link there. We have the tools to do so. Let's actually use it. There's a little guide in there. But the thing to remember as well is just in other games where, you know, think of like extreme examples would be like Eve, where you're firing for hours on one outpost to destroy it. Then something like sustain will overtake burst quite quickly. In terms of division, we don't have that long sustainy fights. Like sustainy fights like that, like is more, you know, legendary title that last room, the boss fight. There is somewhere where you might pick a weapon more on sustain than on burst. Also, in Division, the reloads aren't long enough, and the mag sizes are big enough that like sustain isn't as big of a factor as like in some other games. Like, you know, a World of Tanks comes to mind, where basically everything is one shot. Well, outside of some things, basically everything, almost everything there is one shot, and then there's a few magazine ones and stuff. So they basically always calculate in sustain because you're always just shooting one and then reloading, shooting one, reloading for most of the things. So, yeah, it's awake here. Perfect determined, which is a bug since the normal version works as intended. Well, I mean, that even as well is not a bug. It on the perfect, it says, oh, well, it doesn't specifically say that it falls away, but it does say, you know, that's different wording. with the modifier, actually, yeah, that would be interesting to try. Yeah, we can get really high numbers. So at a control point, and even being able to like one shot with an SR1 on a hot shot, just one shot the rogues as they came out, like not swapping to a nemesis or doing any shenanigans. Just I was like stacked from the fight, and just I was doing like 50 million a shot, so enough to take down the rogues with I did have that like headshot modifier on. Sustained is good to see. Although, well, the term is specifically sustain. Like I know a lot of people use the term sustained ed, basically, but the term is sustained DPS. It's the lowest DPS that you can sustain. That is, or well, theoretical. You know, if you're getting so. Because yeah, sustained kind of implies something else. Like when you're just doing, it's not about how long you fire or anything, because that's not kind of like what sustain really. It's the lowest theoretical line, basically. So your theoretical DPS starts at burst and then falls away to sustain, comes back up, and so it's kind of the boundaries of which it lives in. So you kind of need to know both, because if you have some things, I mean, actually the perfect example is actually one of the ones as well that someone pointed out that I totally did not notice on PTS2 is that, yeah, these double barrel shotguns went to 200 RPM again, actually. So their burst is kind of like double, like a SASG. So we go, oh, we picked those. But then, so of course, like they're just two shots. So every person that actually uses one goes like, but we see that as well in their sustain. Like their sustain is so much lower just because they have to reload that much, that while they're, so like the boundaries of a actually, let me see. Yeah, the boundaries of like SASG are like this, and then the boundaries of the burst and sustain of a double barrel is like this. But actually, because it's like going zigzag to a much bigger degree, actually the SASG becomes a much better choice than it, because you're not dropping down as far as quickly. Now, of course, when you actually play with it, you go like, okay, yeah, after every two shots, I have to reload, so this is not going to work. But you can also see that back in kind of statistics like that. I mean, depends on if it's a, yeah, but yeah, I could see it, but I wouldn't outright call it a bug. That's the thing. Like there is ambiguity enough there that that could be a design choice in comparison to like fragile armor breaking, or like control point guys not doing their intended thing and, you know, taking over a control point and you have to fast travel away. Like those I see as an actual bug. Ones where we can see ambiguity is just, you know, might be intended, might be not. How do you tell total mag damage? Total mag damage is just literally base times magazine size. So that is a simple one always to calculate. It is still also a factor, because actually, yeah, when we even talk about those things, like sometimes for some of the things, yeah, you need mag damage there as well, because that tells a lot about, that tells a part of the story as well. Yeah, let's actually jump around for a second and firstly see, actually, yeah, let's do that first. Does everybody have a mosquito? Do I need more mosquitoes? And then for some weapons, it matters. Because the thing you have to, generally, so the way I pick weapons is, so the soft stats aren't in here. So generally we would consider like all of these, the DPSs and stuff, hard stats. Mosquito. She doesn't. Would consider all of these the hard stats, and then you have soft stats like accuracy and, you know, optimal range and, you know, how it feels, the recoil pattern, even how it looks. Right. The on the hard stats on a game like Division, generally like burst takes priority. So generally the weapons that are higher in burst are generally favored unless they have like very shitty. For instance, you know, in previous seasons or in the previous incarnations of the balancing, AKs were pretty high in the when it came to burst and sustain as well. They weren't doing too bad, but yeah, they're very, like, in comparison to the weapons like FAMAS and F2000, they were much worse handlers, so that matters as well. But generally, yeah, burst first, then a combination of like the sustain has to not be bad and the damage from action has to not be too bad either. Those two as well kind of interact with each other. So usually if the damage per mag is bad, the sustain will also be lower. Doesn't have to be inherently, because I could have a very high reload one, but... So everybody except character 3 has a mosquito, that's good. Also, actually, so next one also has some re-rolling exotics, right? This one has re-roll exotics? Yeah, reconfigure exotics. Oh yeah, I'll wait with re-rolling them till then.
Priority objective available, agent.
Shut up. I have this thing. So one of the things I want to do, or maybe I just keep it here. Maybe we just give her. Because this aces is gonna, the aces she has is gonna become a rifle build instead of a marksman rifle build that is now. It's gonna be crit chance, crit damage based. OD style. I'm kind of thinking then maybe trading her. I don't know. The thing is, she has this, because then I would need to trade 2. I was thinking of bringing Hotshot over to her, and then maybe trading this over with character 2. Because character 2 is much more my rifle guy. Maybe we still do that. What does character 2 have? Here. Character 2 have here. Oh, the backfire build. Yeah, they could trade that across. That might not be a bad idea. Or Red Patriot, like that can go live anywhere. Yeah, that might be an idea, because yeah, I would maybe want that to be gifted. Let's actually look at targeted. Let's actually go play the game a little bit. We get caught up in doing a bunch of stuff. Stuff. The Pentagons are both of the new brands. Or the brands that on the gear set. Federal Potomac Roosevelt and their zones. Roosevelt. Okay. That's actually not too bad of a trio. Or Federal Triangle Sweep. This one. District Union. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go do a weekly. Although as well, actually, if anybody wants to join me for a weekly, because I don't want to do it with the modifiers on. Also, yeah, I need to remember actually, so she's still on number that one. Let's track the new one. So primetime liability quicken tapper. Liability quicken tapper. Quicken tapper. All right, this is only at long range, right? The body shots reduction. I mean, we'll likely find out. Cooldowns. I'm just not gonna do much with that. And yeah, just incoming, outgoing damage. Anyway, we're not gonna run this. Actually, if we're starting out, unless somebody doesn't want to join me. And actually, gonna grab. Oh, I should grab all these harvests out of the stash as well. Wait, is the one that is free talentable in here? Okay, yeah, so these two need to go to character 2 and 3. Should do that at some point. Also, actually, if every character will have one, then right? So every character also has a busy little bee already, right? Oh, yeah, no, I'll get another mosquito. No, let's run Headhunter. And this Fury Headhunter. But well, you know what? Yeah, let's min max.
But is there enough?
Let's go for the DNH chest. Because if you do Memento, you're better off with the DNH chest. Let's go mess about with this in here. Oh yeah, I'm on the U servers producer. In fact, no, that's yeah, modifiers on or off. I'm gonna keep the modifiers on. I want to get some of these challenges done, so they'll be on. I'm gonna mostly keep just directives off, just to make it easier. So would it be more worth to go Heartbreaker PFE build based on your Striker PFE template? I would say no. The thing with the Heartbreaker as well is you still need to headshot, which kind of works fine enough, but the Striker one is just going to be still easier. Also keep in mind that Chest Striker will still beat Heartbreaker with output, but of course it needs 200 stacks to beat it. But basically, yeah, it's like 100. How would you even calculate that actually? So it would be 100 to get to 100. Well, actually, yeah, we would just need to. So at what point is, so that's 90 for, so if it's 90 for 100, let's just say, let's just do it the other way around. So what would be 120.0.9? We won't put that. So we 122 times 0.9. Times 0.9. We're just brute forcing it here. Okay. So yeah, at 122 stacks, you would beat Heartbreaker's 100 stacks, but you would have the bonus armor and stuff. The thing is though, yeah, if you want Survivalist, you can't have the linked laser pointer. And that kind of hurts. Especially for instance for things like countdown and stuff where you would use such things quite often. If it's Black Dusk, it's super annoying. And then you either have to give up either the Hive for a pulse or the Shield for a pulse. The Shield is super handy. The Hive is super handy for a means of pulsing. But yeah, you kind of need survivalists to get to that 70.
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there, but proceed with caution.
Will they sell that outfit later? Which one do you mean? Because both of these are just on sale now. Oh yeah, cool. If you want to join, do you have me already on this account? Because if you do, just join up. Just gonna open up with this for a second. Oh, that didn't have enough. Yeah. Let's kill the guy at long range. Yeah. You first. Waiting for him to come out. Because they're gonna go do a weekly. And otherwise, yeah, oh, right. I see, actually. There guy's going in there. I'll accept that in a second. As always as well, if you're not on my friends list, well, I might die here, but that's fine.
Vital signs critical.
The
Agent down.
yeah, if you have your like in-game name, obviously. Oh yeah, I accepted their request. I'll send you an invite in a second as well, otherwise you can just join yourself. Sometimes it takes a second before it actually works, so I'll just invite.
Another agent is now in your group.
That DHS with spotter? No, that was with Headhunter. So, because, yeah, Chain Killer, in comparison to the DNH chest for pistols, the DNH chest is, of course, 20. So. Oh, actually, yeah, if we're in a group, I'll save this for later. I'm just going to run... Shoot, what else does she have? I generally avoid running... just go Striker. I avoid running... Determines in groups. Let's get this late. Glitterin. Let's grab all the leads as we go through. What are my things actually? Even elite hostiles at close range with liability. Okay, I can do that. Throwers at mid range with quicken. Do that. Snipers at long range with tapper. There's going to be 0 snipers in this whole mission. I think. There might be like 2 in like the dog room. And aim. Yeah.
You know that bitch hiding from us was at Roosevelt Island. I heard she cut a deal to get an evac and fucked over Emily.
Who are you?
I love how, like, Black Dusk, if they spot you, they instantly scatter. With these guys, it's like, who are you? And then they like start thinking about scattering. Oh wait, that's still like at the edge of mid-range. Well, there's some assume that was at close range there, but... Still got a tiny bit of reflect on myself. So let's grab everything.
Human remains detected. Identified as division agents.
There's no
Double
way
that
the outcast could have
plan.
taken out an entire squad in a fair fight. It's not possible.
I mean, as long as it's just the hair, just not also the face. Right?
Die for your crime!
That's a thrower at mid-range, although he threw me off.
Online computer
That's a
detected.
ST, I'm
Great.
guessing.
You can use the
Going
computer to sync Isaac with their comm system. Hopefully we can get a 20 on our team. If they're in any shape to answer.
yeah. Well,
Connection
I should
established.
have Bighorn here.
Hello?
Let's grab
Can you
Bighorn.
hear me? This is Manny Ortega
Although
with the
I should
division.
lost my Christian script.
Manny, thank God. It's Maya.
Horrible.
I'm all that's
But
left on our
it's fine.
team. We couldn't get the node back online. I salvaged some equipment that will get the White House node connected to the national network, but before I could get back, those crazy fucks showed up.
I'll fix it up
You gotta
later.
get me out of here.
Let's go get the crate. Ah, but yeah, to go back to the outfits, both of these are just now on sale. The clothes I'm wearing is from the Premium Plus thing, which you shouldn't buy unless you just want that cosmetic. It's also just a reskin of that one like trench coat we already had. It's the same one basically. So. My buddies have this when at least we're at 40 something. And the handling on this thing is so much better than it used to be because they added +10 here to accuracy and stability, so it does make an actual difference. Go for the legs. That's right, we just got one. Oh, there, see, there's another mask in here. Also, if anybody else wants to join us, we'll be doing a weekly, whatever that entails.
Now let us bring them justice.
That's mid-range. Yeah, let's go. So we'll go grab the loot anyway in the meantime. Yeah, the mask is the clown outfit. That's the current bundle. And one's crit chance, or which one should I pick? Overall, crit chance is the best stat. You can it's the biggest of the stats in increase in damage, but only if it fits on the build. But generally, yeah. For instance, now with Striker, if you have all crit damages with 24.5 on the LMG, basically, with having basically, yeah, the 15 on the weapon, which the
I think I'm safe for
Bullet
now.
King now
But
has,
please hurry.
together
on the way,
with
Sit tight and just try to stay calm.
the 9.5 from the third set, you land on 54.5, which is kind of a good spot to land. Still. Especially now as well that you can put crit damage anyway there on weapons. Actually, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, so crit chance always, honestly. And then second best is rate of fire, yeah. Although, well, actually, yeah, no, not with not with Bullet King, of course. I mean with high ends. But I wasn't even thinking about high ends now as well, like just the crit chance, crit damage being balanced now on mods. So you can always fix it up there, even if you're over. So basically now, yeah. Unless like you're using Bullet King or Negotiator or Umbra, the two sets that have crit chance themselves. Because I don't think you would land well, at least for Coyote numbers. Because yeah, without Coyote you could still land 58.5 for Negotiator and Umbra, I think. So. Oh yeah, I have some layness. Oh yeah, no worries. And I'm making some progress on some of these other ones.
I have to move. Actually, someone's trying to break in.
Is that enough? No, 79. Oh, I need to pick up stuff to deconstruct actually. For one more item. Deconstructing one more high end. Okay. You know? Up that already as well. Hurry up, my
I'm safe for now, but I don't think they're gonna stop coming after me. I don't know what I did to make them so mad. You have to stop them. They're coming! It's not safe!
Oh yeah. This is the one thing I do like kind of about the thing. So normally we would all stick back there, right? But actually I'm going to put myself kind of up front here just for all of the enemies that have requital. So if there's anyone over here with requital, I'll prioritize them. But of course what we're also going to do is there's a tradition here, which is just to go up to this guy and piss him off. Just relax, dude. It's fine. It's a fine Sunday. There's no need for a sledgehammer. Oh, the boss himself also has requital.
An agent needs assistance. Serious trauma detected.
What's that? I'm gonna be sure to be in range of this guy when we start to murder him. Oh, oops, all requital.
I'm not dead.
If you hadn't have shown up when you did.
Get the completion.
With the equipment Maya recovered, we can restore the Shade network across the
Oh, hey,
entire
backup
country.
broomstick.
I'll send a team to assist
So yeah, they
Maya.
did add
Retrieve the fallen for a proper burial.
a lot of items as an extra drop. Bag of boomstick is the one that is a DZ item. So it's weird that it's dropping us. Also, I don't know if anybody still needs one of these for proficiency. If you do, just feel free. And yeah, let's move on to Potomac, which is our second mission. So at least, yeah, let's take fog of war here. Fine without that. Yeah, right, let's just skip that. Don't wanna both have the modifier and a bunch of stuff with that on. Let's just keep it simple for ourselves. Yeah, let's go murder some stuff here. We're getting triple XP anyway. We have 300% modifier there, so.
What the hell? Stay here.
200%.
I'll go check it out.
Right.
Agent, you need to cut off the primary escape route. Take out the boats they've got docked southwest of your position.
I'll keep an eye on the main entrance and make sure he doesn't double back. I'm in. Main entrance is clear.
So far, at least with the missions, although I feel in general that's true anyway. With the missions, there doesn't seem to be as much enemies spawning that don't have their correct marking above them. That doesn't seem to be a thing that happens, at least.
Attention! We're under attack! Fall back! Get to the boats! Defend them at all costs!
Well, at least now we know the strategist is home.
I guess well, once we get inside, I might actually... I haven't really tried Eclipse here. Eclipse might be a good go-to here. Or well, in general still as well. So I just haven't been playing in groups much. Actually, we're in long range, so we can just do them. That's long. Oh, I have that thing where... Okay, that is greatly, yeah. I have the thing tapper where I have 150 extra headshots. Or extra headshot. When I hit headshots, but then my body damage is reduced. So I was hitting for like hundreds of Ks when I was hitting bodies, and then those long range, and then my headshots was doing like 4 million
Keep moving. You're almost there.
At 800 RPM. That is actually... And I'm kind of on shitty modifiers at the moment. Just for the challenges, because I would definitely not, like... I would never not have... by the teeth, basically, at the very least. Actually, I call this section Eclipse.
You're almost at the dock, Agent. Hope you're not too late.
Jesus?
Keep them away from the boats! Do whatever it takes!
Oh, for the 4 million. Although, yeah, just especially if you're like multi-hitting or using something that hits multiple times. Just that by the teeth can be like such a... Because the modifiers are really strong. Like they add a lot.
Take out the intruders! Protect the boats!
And then you can do some shenanigans with them here and there as well for let's go back for the crate for swapping, for instance, long range and short range with reversal, and then with the bite the teeth, and just names just melt.
Kelso? Kelso? Shit. Agent Kelso's not responding. Damn it, Kelso.
Like yesterday, there was
The boat's out of commission. The
a
target should still be inside. We have to make sure he doesn't slip past
I had
us.
rogues at some point, and I still had my reversal up, and I was in short range. They spawned like right next to me, so I just 1.5 mag them on like a striker tech tank or a heartbreaker tech tank, which generally just takes forever to murder them. It's a mag of some AR. I don't remember exactly what I was running, but some AR just melted them off.
Perfect. So predictable. Kill them and feed the burn pit.
See, actually, again, let's be on long range. My body shots are reduced. Well, when they say greatly reduced, yeah, I'm body shotting for like 6K, which, yeah, is pretty low number. Because of that tapper. That spread. That's just a lawnmower.
Fucking on me!
Man, big one feels just yeah. Do I even have anything else that is affecting my weapon handling? I don't think so, right? Like I did before. None of these are weapon handling ones, right?
Without Kelso, capturing the strategist won't be easy. It's up to you to finish the job, Agent.
I have a question, because Division devs seem to not really care to reply to the support ticket. What happened after this update that I'm missing? Cosmetic sets from the outfit. There was a login screen that exactly explained this. First of all, yeah, support is support. It's not the devs. That already reads a little weird. They moved all the apparel. You're not missing them. They're all in here now. So if you go in here and you go down, it's like the bottom row. And then all of them are in here. And all of the ones, you know, these ones are all in here. And now as well, you can save them here. Because if you put one in and you save the loadout, it is saved with that. And then, yeah, the bugginess is that, yeah, in the store and stuff, it shows as if you're missing all of them, but you have everything. You can go in there and check. Like, all of them are there. They'll fix that up. Like, yeah, these ones not showing up here and acting as if they're not complete and acting as if you have to rebuy them and stuff. Yeah, that's not missing. But also, yeah, there was a pop-up when you logged in. So read those as well when you log in. Just don't just skip them and not read them. They sometimes contain exactly the information you
Agent, I didn't send reinforcements. You'll need to clear the building.
Oh, yeah, no worries. But yeah, they're in there now. That's going to be the new place where like the special ones live. And that also means that, for instance, you can put them over like Memento even and stuff. You can put them over exotics. So.
My watch broke and I lost comms. Listen, I need you covered while I head to the balcony. Head down to the concert.
And yeah, and you can save them with loadouts. So you can have different ones for different loadouts of apparel. That's all.
Don't let them into the
Oops, all reflect.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I was hoping to kill him before he got me down, man. Didn't. And yeah, that wasn't reflect, that was in range. He just shot me. The man just shot me. Yeah, if you already had them, yeah. I mean, yeah, generally it's just like if you feel that you should have something, yeah, don't rebuy it, because generally like it'll be a bug that everybody has, and then you know, they'll fix it for everyone. I get set up to just deal with this guy at long range. that reduction is a lot actually. So I'm hitting like when I'm because of this modifier that I have to run for one of the challenges here. It's a 150 headshot damage, but greatly reduced body shots. And yeah, I'm getting literally reduced to like 8k, 9k, and then my headshots are doing like in a million more than. It's kind of fun. Yeah, no worries. And it'll fix up the likely the buggy part of the other side. Those guys even have special. Actually, I now realize I'm not close enough really to deal with requital. But the others are. So.
In your smug arrogance. You think you're better than us? That you got the right to kill us? Huh? We've got the power of life and death now!
It's that Ben.
We're going to use it!
Vital signs critical.
Let's get long range on these guys. Come on.
Got you. No! Please don't hurt me! I'll do whatever you want! I'll tell you everything!
And that felt is not usable.
Stop embarrassing yourself. So we got him. That was some nice work, Agent. You should be proud of yourself. Together was the only way we could have done that.
What are you farming for? Happiness, joy, sense of satisfaction. No, that's just if you're referring to the stream title, that's just a stream title. We're always just casually PvE farming. Yeah, let's go up to Roosevelt. Although actually, I'm gonna take a detour for a second and grab a weapon real quick. But here we're just finishing up a weekly. Oh, actually, I should. Let me toggle Roosevelt from invaded. There's the next step Roosevelt, but I'm just gonna quickly. Well, actually, wait, doesn't she have one on her? Yeah, no, she has one. Okay. Just gonna grab a Bullet King just to feel, just to see how that thing feels now. But I'll be over crit now, right? Actually, because of the So let's pop this back to being that crit damage mod. I think I'll still be over crit because 46 plus. Okay, so I'm 61, which we're in a group with Coyotes. Maybe I just put this back to crit damage. So this lands on this 54.5. It's crit chance, and then Good chance third stats. So. Oh, let's give this a try.
Taking down the outcast stronghold and neutralizing their leader, Emmeline Shaw, will do serious damage to the faction.
Oh, on this one I have cool
Henry
skills
has
on.
intel that a mechanical
Does that matter
engineer
for
from
us?
the
Not
campus
really,
settlement
right?
was brought here recently, so be on the lookout for
I
captives.
mean, I'm gonna swap this to phone just so. Don't. But yeah, chat we won't have. Although we haven't had it down like in 2 missions anyway. So. Yeah, let's murder all these at long range. I get the feeling. Yeah, let's go. This thing not really made for headshots.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Okay. Woman. Barely doing any damage, and it's not a head. Oh, I should just turn that off. Like, there's barely any snipers here. Kind of thinking as well, what is good spots maybe to farm some of these?
More bad guys just past the fuselage of a cargo plane.
Because especially on challenging and stuff, if there's a room, you know, there's always a sniper.
Goddamn thing. Why are we patrolling this far out?
Actually, yeah, no, actually.
Take it up with her if you got a complaint.
Yeah, I can't do that on this again, but the Brooklyn Bridge thing, right? that would be the perfect spot. The Brooklyn Bridge farm, the gear farm. That's running in, hitting a sniper at long range, and then.
It might be nothing, but it might be.
Because I feel that sniper one especially will be that in the end. Because throwers at medium range and stuff I can do.
Both of you shut up.
See anything?
Make sure Criddle's there as well.
Those outside have sacrificed themselves for you. Prove that their sacrifice was not in vain.
And it's almost even worth it to just aim high and miss a bunch, but still get that like one headshot that just kills a red outright. Because yeah, my crit headshots are like 3 million each.
Hurry! Let's move!
There's no direct way into the main compound from where you are. If you can get up on the wing, you can detour around to the west along the quarantine.
Yeah, these are the kind of things that kind of bring a smile to my face. They create just weird situations, kind of. And hey there, Risha. And I'm doing good. Hope everybody's enjoying their Sunday. And is getting some time to either do things that they like or just relax. I'm getting a little bit of both. Relaxing, doing something I like. So, I'm feeling good. And this evening as well, we'll continue on with a few more things that need to. So what else needs to be updated? Kind of. They want to make that, yeah, the perfect version of the thing we have. Talent 1. Just to have that as well.
You're coming up on a burn pit. At least half a dozen hostiles, but it doesn't look like they're expecting you.
Yeah, I went really close behind you there. I do also hope they fix the rifle sounds. Oh, she has. Terrifying. Oh, yeah. Long. Having a nice chilled Sunday sounds good. Actually, yeah, so what yeah, upgrading wise, the named an exotic item thing needs an update, but also yeah, we kind of need confirmation on how they're set up. It's too bad that the Reddit spreadsheet, those guys would would data farm all that stuff, so that made it a little easier.
Help me, please. These guys are insane. I have to get me out of here.
One before he gets into short range there. What the? Okay, yeah, basically we have, of course, the big ones are the AR and stuff ones. Oh, maybe, yeah, we'll just start on it. Start. Those guys are at long range. I'm just gonna take the hit here. Good, that's great. And the weapons on striker setup thing will be the big time time one. Gonna upgrade one time. They were talking about maybe, yeah.
I hope you burn this whole place.
The extra save space that they had in mind for the 5th character, to use that for stash space. I'm not still sure if they can. I mean, they'll find it out, right? If they can or don't. Just because there's also, yeah, network limitations with that. But yeah, they were kind of talking about it. I would be very sad if the 5th character, instead of a 5th character slot, we just got a more stash space. But I'm in the minority on that, so I'll just have to bear it. Just hoping to stagger enough to keep them busy. Kill me? Give me a bitch. But yeah, that's the last round. Why doesn't pick me up? Small summon still the most damage for no white death, yeah. So if you're going for most damage, white death. If you're going for some comfort, basically any of the max size ones are pretty close to each other. The top one is the custom M44, but not by like a big margin.
Find a way to unseal it.
And those have less damage than the white death by a lot. But yeah, they have, you know, they have much better handling. You can make them completely swayless and much faster to acquire targets and stuff like that, especially with the new mods. But yeah, just for the hardest hitting white death. The game for 6 months. What are the top 3 biggest additions after the patch? Well, we have the modifier system, as you can kind of have here already. Also, yeah, going for the defense. Because we're already in. Let's just spawn camp them alone. Not even a little, but a lot.
Emily needs you.
But yeah, that kind of does shake things up. No.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Hey, the first time I killed myself with
Agent
recruiting.
incapacitated.
Because that game ran in and ran out of short range. Do murder first, I would say. That's that's the last one. Because he ran into short range, I was like, I can keep up with him. I can. And yeah, there's a major rebalance that happened to all weapons, basically, that touched every weapon. Not every weapon, but most weapons.
They're bound to be expecting you.
So,
What the hell was that?
mostly weapons changed, and then a few builds got buffs, a few builds got changes. So, for instance, aces is now also rifles and stuff. But yeah, you can find the patch notes and just read through them. Or for that, it's on the Trello board, you know, the usual place. Just curious now. Oh, yeah, this thing got 200 rounds now, right? On the what's it called? The blue screen. And it's actually good that they gave that the upgrade there. Also, yeah, blue screen stat-wise is now not too terrible. Especially if you're making use of its utilities, but you know, there's also pesty. If you want to watch me, yeah. For my case, I would love to have a hardcore on main account. I have 4 character slots already filled in, so, and none of them really are, yeah, even a consideration really for me to like delete. Land a headshot here. I don't know. It's 2 in a row, just murder them. Well, for me, like extra stash space would be meaningless.
Looks like they're in the process of fueling it. There are big tanks on either side of the boat.
Those tanks.
Because I feel as well, if they just give the character for the people that do hoard, like they can just put it into making another, you know, just storage mule, which I'm already not really in favor of ever making. Yeah, these guys aren't long range at least. Oh, that's not a long range. She just body shot them. Yeah, this thing is not conducive to what I'm trying to do with it. Let's actually just blow this up. Oh. That also is reduced, of course. I mean, yeah, of course it is. I would have just assumed it would have been only animated objects, but that's of course not how that ever works. Oh, there's the LMG. You're an LMG. I don't see an LMG. Push button. Plant bomb. Get the F out. Or he's dead by the time we...
Without their leader and their stronghold,
even blow things up.
Hey,
got a white death.
You know, what happened to them was horrific. But what they did was even worse.
I should said there. The white death. Yeah, that's the thing. That's like the thing. Like white death is the special name for here, so that's why we're getting so many of them. That list, I think I'm gonna add it to the name targeted list. Oh, yeah, actually, nobody's in there. Wait, was there determined actually there? I wasn't paying much attention. Or... Oh no, I think that they're talking about the drops. Yeah, let's go. So yeah, we need to do activities. Well, I've done the activities in Foggy Bottom, but let's just, you know, I don't know. Maybe others still need them. So let's go do 5 in West End, 5 in Foggy. Neither are perfect, not great targeted. Let's go do first 5 in West End. Or actually no, let's go to 5 in Foggy. That's the one I already have, and then we'll finish together basically. I mean, well, we have mortgage board two of things. I'm gonna pop a bounty actually outside that zone. Let's go do the one north of the white safe house there. It's gonna pop this that it doesn't, because we have 2 territories next door to it as well, and we can get all of that all together pretty quickly. Actually, yeah, we can yeah, if you. Let's take a minute indeed. Let's take a minute to clean up.
There's no reason to freak out. Try to run away.
Another account. Well, no, I mean, we're specifically character slot. Because yeah, accounts I have plenty. Although yeah, you even more so. But a character slot, I would literally pay for a character slot. I mean, I've said so many a times. That would be no questions asked. Shut up and take my money. Let's actually run analog for a second. Ours isn't even optimized. Oh yeah, I was saving optimizations like these for when we got that thing, but we already have it done, so. What's the reload now? 2.61. That's impressively quick. Yes. L86 is not worth much anymore. All my characters already have a Mark 17, I feel. Man, let's a minute more to clean up, and then we'll head on at charge for another. Yeah. Because then as well, they could just put the cost onto, you know, because you can justify it that way. Just, you know, then, hey, these are the people that want it. Let's let them pay for it. Because yeah, the thing is, for me, like this thing, like this should not, like, for me, like part of it is even just how many weapons I have, and these are just for the DPS tables. Okay, keep one of every weapon when one of every weapon is not something anybody else needs to keep anyway. Yeah, we're all here. Now let's start moving already. Actually, I think we're all here. Oh no, but yeah, they can catch up. At worst, we'll wait for completion.
Nearby.
It's likely a names group there as well. Anyways, I just have two directives up. What? Because there's a bridge underneath here, but that's not that long. Oh, this despawned already. I always love those territories past these guys. But yeah, let's deal with these guys. Thought I selected it like still like 5 seconds ago. Man, that reload is so much nicer now.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
So far away. Oh, Oxy. Actually, yeah, that haste one with Oxy might be an interesting gun. Now let's go do that territory control down there because we're already the one down the street here. Also, hello, Marauder.
Enemy is flanking.
Hello, Marauder. Hello, hello, my flying nemesis.
Man, fuck you.
Hostiles detected.
Oh, you guys have flame rounds? Well, so do I. Somebody behind me also has shock rounds.
Detected. Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Let's see how you guys like it. Let's go deal with that territory first. But actually, yeah, this thing is coming our way. The Marauder. Let's just take it. I'll grab a sticky. Oh, actually, I can't do damage to it with Tapper on. Because he's too far away. But actually that thing will melt now because it's usually in long range. Oh man, if somebody, like, even if somebody has one person has by the teeth up, it would be the end of it in seconds. Let's go to this territory next door. Oh, we'll have to run through here. I think somebody took the other end. That's fine. It's about the same length anyway. Somebody should be in range for.
Detecting additional hostile
Spawn over
contacts.
there. So we did not catch on fire there, man. Just barely hit the edge of it. Alright, so that should be. I mean, I want to keep that up, so. Actually, so that was 3, right? So. Let's maybe just go get this. Let's go get the territory, or let's go get the control point. I mean, that's 2, and I'll be just as fast anyway. Yeah, let's jump to the safe house there and then go from there. I'll say, actually, need to check. Okay, I can go for like another hour. Because yeah, I do have some like real life stuff to do. Even though, of course, like Division comes out with a big patch, that doesn't mean that the rest of it doesn't keep going on. So, but then I'll be back afterwards in the evening, and definitely in the evening. Are we finished? Stabber is very annoying. I've only also gotten one sniper with it so far. Oh, that was actually the sniper in the tower, wasn't it? You maybe just don't tap her off for now. But I'm very stubborn, so I'm not. Those guys are. Oh no, they were leaving. Yeah, I'm just gonna close the distance. Oh, it's not.
Serious trauma.
God damn it.
Agent down.
Thought I was in short range there, but apparently still barely enough. I'll go closer. Oh yeah, I was at like at the edge. So yeah, thanks for getting me back in. Yeah, can I just empty this quickly? No. Let's go by the feed. It's downside of boom with these.
Heavily armored hostile detected. An agent needs assistance.
Oh, there's stuff up there with you guys. Watch it. Let's get ready for some defense. Just grabbing all this stuff. Yeah, we're gonna go for the spawn cams if we want to. We're powerful enough. We'll go up with Gulvis and be up there. He said I can't.
Reinforcements incoming.
Although yeah, we can't like this is not guaranteed spawns here, so.
Agent down.
Just trying to actually just land the hit to set them off for. I'll go out here down here for a second.
Hostile convoy detected.
Yeah, Chad. None of us are up there with you. It's actually easier, yeah, to like let them come over because, like at that where they are now, no, none of us can hit them.
An agent needs assistance.
Count on me! I got your back! We lost one!
There we go.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Even though that was a reflect, I just wanted to set him on fire.
have without you.
We beat them.
I'll share that one. That can become a re-talentable backpack if someone needs
Supply
one.
room access unlocked.
You for showing up. We really needed your help back there.
Can you jump down on the other side?
Through for us.
Yeah, let's get our loot here, and then yeah, we'll have 5 in West End. They'll end up the daily.
Detected hostile supply convoy. Heavily armed.
Oh, one of those as well. I think Tonyson found some friends there. Let's go help.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Oh, spawning sewer. There should be long range, right?
Incoming hostiles detected.
Step backs on just at long range.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
That way we don't even have to care about requital. Back to the supply room. Now let's go get our loot. Oh yeah, we'll need to do 5 in West End. So I'm gonna share this backpack in case somebody wants it. It's expensive, but it's doable. Although now as well, actually with the crit damage ones, we're gonna have to rethink as well, like things like Hunter's Fury, where you wouldn't put Cheska just because you would take the crit. You needed to take the crit chance on the weapons. That can now become crit damage as well, of course. Yeah, sure, let's go for that.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
Once that is, we're kind of in range, so we're gonna
You are.
need to engage pretty soon.
Mercy.
Yeah, we need to go because that's the moment he's gonna. He was about to swing that sledge. Oh, he has requital, but it's not showing it. Oh.
Agent out of action.
Yeah, I just body block for you, just be in his way. I'll respawn in here because.
Agent deceased.
But yeah, they're not showing their thing. And yeah, actually, so somebody was warping in. They're out of combat while they're warping, so. But that didn't actually put me here. If I did it at the second they had landed, but yeah, they were still in transit there.
Hostiles guarding location nearby. Supply room access unlocked.
We destroy that now.
What? Oh. That modifier is good for that.
Incoming hostiles detected.
For what do you mean?
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Oh, the all-out one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, to just get a close. Yeah, you get a close range kill and you just keep them all. Yeah, I don't have that one on unlock. And then I thought you meant prime time. I'm like, wait, how does prime time interact? Yeah, all-out's ability to just set a range for everybody. Oh, yeah, that does also give everybody flame rounds. That would have that. Yeah, let's go for this done one as well. Yeah, let's just get some bounties here. That's all. Let me actually go back to somewhat more of a sensible weapon. Actually, let's take best. Micro transfer damage will not be like set up, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah, lock in the range. Yeah. Yeah, I did like that one for in PTS. I don't have it unlocked yet. Someone I should just go and do journey stuff. But that's requital. Oh, yeah, one way of doing it as well is just treating everybody as if they're always set up, like if they're always at their own range. That's why I'm like closing the distance so much, man.
Signs 0.
Fuck you and your friend. Shit! There's cover over there! Pull back! Now!
That one made it over.
Looks like we can still have that beer later.
Was two on the right side as well. Let's go get those. Actually, yeah, I was even free there. So we had the territory of the public. We're fast about the territory. We can still get the hostage. Need throwers on long range. There's a throwers on mid range, right? Or is there also later on one with long range? Yeah, that one will be handy, but first I have to get through this to unlock it. Because that's unlock here, right? Because I have prime time, I have reversal. Reversal by itself is also kind of handy, although of course it doesn't help with requital.
Hostile supply convoy nearby.
I'm gonna take this right side here. I'm gonna treat everybody as if they have requital. That's good.
An agent needs assistance.
I'm not gonna actually do
Detecting
it.
additional hostile contacts.
Bad moment for reload.
Access key detected.
And that. Ah. Already killed one. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna engage. They're about to.
Serious trauma detected. Incoming hostiles detected.
Close. And we got to keep the hostage.
Hostile control point identified.
Yeah, let's take the territory downstairs there. For some looting. Is that our 5th one? I think it is, right? Actually. Or is that our 4th one? Oh no, that'll be our 5th, so that'll be the weekly.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Yeah, just the pesty reload is kind of its only real downside.
Access key detected.
When we put it on build, we'll kind of actually will do DPS for it with like 1 or 2 stacks attached to it. Skip that lid, but we'll leave that skipped. Yeah, 20 caches. I was gonna get cleaned up again because yeah, I don't know about you guys, I'm full again. It's gonna be over there. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are up for it, but we could do. I don't know if you guys are on the same like journey, but I need to do a bunch of New York missions. I don't know if you guys are up for these. It's not the greatest targeted, but we could do a
Glad to see you, Agent.
just 4 of the ones. Just on
Thanks for the
heroic,
deal.
get some murder going on them. Because likely I'll have like another half hour. Or have to pop out. Oh, hey, yeah. It's weird that they gave some of these other ones kind of those licks, but then you like left left others. At least it's easier now to spot the special caches, even though they didn't give reconstructeds. Like, especially reconstructeds would be handy if you could easily see which one is a reconstructed. Because you still like these still have this look. Also, wait, do I have 18 reconstructed segment? Yeah. We do have that many. I'm gonna care about one pickup of that brand. We'll just trash everything.
An agent has left your group.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. But yeah, let's go and yeah, actually New York it up a little. Let me go back to actually just a normal looking striker here for a second. Oh, let's use Shield Splinter for a second. I think I changed that one crit chance I had, right? Yeah, it's around 40 now. It's a big crit chance, and then this one also a big crit chance. But yeah, we'll take it out to New York. Well, let's go just get started with the tunes otherwise. I'll need 8 in total anyway. Let's maybe get a few of them in. Also see. Oh wait, did somebody else jump out? You were the one that jumped out there. But yeah, no, definitely if you want to just stick around for the XP. Oh, I haven't checked it. Yeah, let's not take cool skills here. Actually, as well. Are you gonna foam on this one, Quilvis? Otherwise, if you're going red, I'll go Eclipse. I haven't eclipsed the mission yet. And trying that. Because this one is not very like foam friendly anyway. So I wouldn't mind trying this and then also kind of seeing how it works out in a group setting. Try to get some sledges going. I know, we'll just take Fog of War. Well, let's take special ammo as well for the XP. It's just bleed rounds, that's not too bad. It's interesting that nothing that they have modifier-wise is healing affected. Oh, jammer. Let's start. I don't know if anybody wants to take that fourth spot, let me know.
Priority objective available.
Shut up, Anna.
Parnell's drone, and it looks like it's coming from
let's kill these guys because
he'll still be there. At the very least, we'll be able to find some of his equipment.
I'll sit in on this one, in case you need some support. Me?
Funny.
I just want to see what weird shit this kid's been up to.
Saw a head poking out in the distance, but that was fun. Train player, they finished them. Oh, that's lost. They do have to finish the main story. So that's basically when the game starts. So now what you would want to do is maybe start looking towards making a build, towards making a setup that can work, preferably, you know, up to heroic, maybe even beyond. We just had a new season, but link to the recommended.
I know you won't believe me, but I'm on your side. I've been undermining Keener's operation for months.
So that's
I infiltrated his network.
I
don't think the Rikers suspect it yet, but I fucked up. I think he's on to me. I'll meet you in the cafeteria.
I can smell his
That's
bullshit
also not
from
correct.
Haven. Be careful, Agent.
Another agent has joined your group.
I'll link that. So that list needs a little bit of upgrade, but most of the stuff, especially more towards the top, is still exactly as it is there. So, because yeah, we've had a new season, but you can grab some inspiration from there, especially just putting together just a striker. Oh, look at Jane. All right, that's simple as well.
Wait, I can explain. No.
Although, yeah, I can also go actually up to an hour. So let's maybe try to get these missions in quickly. I think likely the fastest would be redoing Kelso's mission, right? On like whatever lowest difficulty it was, challenging. That mission as well, just yeah, it's like the shortest. But where's the fun in that?
Human remains detected.
So let's see this one, Stranded, Tombs and Wall Street. Might go a little long.
Rogue agent deceased.
This doesn't make any sense.
It's not that hard to fool him. You really should be more careful.
Let's still sledge it up. 20% is still more than 0. Just too early. One thing I feel that should happen, but I always felt that as well about special ammo. One way they could help with mitigating it is if disrupt. So disrupt, when you disrupt enemies, like they can't use grenade launchers or deploy drones or stuff like that. It would be nice if it disabled special ammo.
This kid changed his facial recognition.
Because it still wouldn't be an easy thing to
I
apply
fixed the exploit. Shouldn't be a problem anymore.
to everybody in this. Got a good Strega. The Strega is from the reward track, so it's in the season track. For instance, his blind as well. It doesn't work. Get the jamming. So we need to advance through that, but there's also a bug going on. So if you just do the journey, for most people, if they just do parts of the journey, then it just jumps to 100 and acts completed. If you guys kill the first wave here, I'll save my jammer for the second wave. That is much more dangerous. Oh yeah, sorry. Oh, there, one there. They're always so hard to spot. Because I'll save mine for this way, which is a little bit more dangerous. Get out of the way there.
Unknown network detected.
And I kind of as expected, especially because requital and stuff doesn't reflect like skill or like status effects and stuff like that. So kind of as expected, having an eclipse in a group setting just to CC everything. You know,
Parnell can create holograms of
and
himself.
they can't shock and fire us if they can't if they're not actively shooting. But that was always the case, but might actually incentivize some people to run that. Right, we have OD in the team, so those flame rounds don't do much. So I guess start off with a striker. Just go for the door. Yeah, start off with a striker. Make that, and then go from there. And yeah, you can just start on even like lower difficulties. Countdown is a good way of getting gear.
Agent down.
And really all you have to do there is know to follow your team. Don't use skills in front of hunters. And don't call in the extraction till the last 5 seconds. So basically leave it to somebody else to call it in. So basically those 3 rules, and you can matchmake for challenging countdown pretty early on, even without a really good setup. It's pretty easy. How do you replay missions? You just replay them. You can just set the difficulty again on them, and that reactivates them. That is something actually that even in going through this story you can do, but you shouldn't. But then later on, redoing missions is kind of, like in other, like in MMOs would be kind of the same as redoing dungeons and stuff. I'm gonna grab a blind here. Although actually somebody else also has a blind here. Blind here. Oh, watch out! These all have reflect, so yeah, don't do that. You can't really cross over here. Put sledge on them, but that also means that I can't go back that way anymore.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Parnell's signal's getting stronger. Looks like he's in the security room at the top of the building.
But that's kind of one of the things I do like about the modifiers. It forces us to rethink some parts. Because yeah, generally, if I was a red as well, I would set up there and just start shooting. But now you have to either, close the distance or get further away. I'm gonna push this button. Down the side. Actually, yeah, no, it does say unperfect. Thought I remembered it saying. Oh no, you can just I'm just reading profit there. But yeah, it does actually say, as we are kind of talking about earlier, like that it doesn't retrigger. It does actually say that on the perfect. Because actually, otherwise the perfect would be really good.
Try to access it.
It would be handy if I had a generals right around here.
Terminal detected. Hostile striker drone detected.
Usually swap before the thing.
Bypassing security protocols.
Distracted by
All right, Rhodes.
Stuff.
Show us what you got.
I'm on it, Kelso. Should have this nut cracked in no time, thanks to Isaac.
Oh,
You really don't
there.
deserve this kind of power. You really don't.
So actually, if they're reds and stuff, just let them, like the fire will get them. Oh, these guys know that now. Like counterplane there. But they have their elites and stuff. It's a different story as well. A much longer reload on the Scorpio.
Files found.
It's gonna take me a while to get used to that.
Playing audio file.
You want my research? Sorry, but you didn't say the magic word.
He wiped the servers. There's nothing there.
Then we need to get moving and get a hold of Parnell.
Zadig there. Yeah, nah, he defeated us. Anyway, I'm doing good. Hope everybody's enjoying their Sunday. This is not a fight anyway, so we just
hostile radio intercepted.
Judge, please tell me you left your radio on. I'm here. You still got this under control, right? Of course. I'm on my way to you now. The division won't be far behind. Get ready.
He's running scared.
I'm gonna go back to Hive here. Maybe on this fight as well, we can kind of set up back and always be at long range. Although just watch out for the shocks.
Someone here? Gotcha!
Set something else on fire. Wait, you had for that. Those are quittles, but yeah, long range is an option. Oh, I should actually pick some stuff. Oh, actually, yeah, so this is all. Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. So any like red grenadiers that die here kind of count towards that mid-range throwers. Of course.
Oh, I admit it. Your cardio is better than mine. I'm still gonna get away, though. You know you're not the good guy, right? You're the one wading through blood while I'm trying to get to the truth.
Getting the key there as well. Another secret. Although not that these secrets are that secret. Rogue agents detected. No. I was gonna say. We get them way too often in this mission. This mission has a bunch of spots. So.
detected.
That fire should
Agent
spread
out of
though.
action. Agent down. Hostile radio intercepted.
The
Peter,
murders
it's
got him.
me. I need an evac. Send a helo to my location.
Sorry, Theo. I can't do that. I can't keep cleaning up your mess.
Keener, are you serious? Keener,
Get the crate here.
answer me. Keener!
You've got him cornered.
I'm definitely not getting any elites at short range. Oh, that one will be easy. I'll just run a tech tank and just do some control points. I'll get that. Oh, and 46. I'll pay this one. No, let's grab jammer already here. In a second. It's actually funny as well that the shift that has gone from
DZ turrets compromised.
Apparently, he's still got a few tricks up his sleeve.
I totally forgot about bleed rounds actually.
Watch to the park nearby.
Is this not gonna?
Agent down.
Because I could have actually quick met back, but also my screen wasn't actually looking like I was on fire or looking like I was bleeding. Trying to push up to get that. Well, the turrets. Talking about something, but I totally forgot now. That's how my brain goes. It's annoying that that I need to have, well, I don't need to have, but I have two modifiers on for that, because I wouldn't mind actually having that skill haste one or something. That might be actually interesting to try.
Identification confirmed. Agent Theo Parnell. Error. Multiple signatures
Make
detected.
all of these disappear.
What the hell? How many of those
That's
does he
fine,
have?
that gun.
When you can't trust anything, shoot
That guy.
everything. This
Wait,
is right
still
in your
didn't hit
wheelhouse,
it?
Agent.
Okay. And he's always in Charlie. Always. Man, I chat being in those towers because they're really not really for us. They, behind this.
Serious trauma detected.
God, we're quite. He had so many debuffs there.
Rogue agent detected.
The thing at the end didn't even register the requital at the. He's in Foxtrot. Send one up to him. Already. Watch out for this wave.
Vital signs critical.
Just that third in the back still is on.
I got a link to his wife.
Yeah, I realize now as well I can
protocol, and it's gone.
for the
Managed to get some data.
get kills
Looks
while
like system files mostly.
prime time's active.
Pretty sure he tried
Should
to
just
access the
activate
remote
prime
backup
time.
server.
Backups for the data he wiped at the prison?
My fire is getting a few kills
It's
here
gonna
and
take a
there.
hell of a lot of processing power to find the server, crack it, and extract the files. I've got a few ideas, but his watch is definitely gonna help as well.
I wonder if for these kills, if these decoys will count. And like, remember the old as you could activate it, you could jump over, activate it, jammer pulse, and likely all of these decoys will count, and then you can murder yourself and then reset the old way of doing. Could try that at some point. Oh yeah, let's go to Stranded Tanker. I'm just doing things and not even communicating them. Yeah, let's go to the Stranded Tanker as well. Yeah, and this one let's take cool skills. We won't take special ammo. Fire is much more annoying than the bleed, but we can deal with with cool skills, right? I'll just be a fire cam. That'll be enough anyway. I want to deal with the rest, guy. No region is more annoying than fragile. Same for...
Time to take down Vivian Conley and hopefully get us one step closer to finding that son of a bitch Keener. We know that patrols of cleaners regularly head out through the west gate of their oil refinery. Let's exploit that opportunity and infiltrate their complex.
A lot of peacekeepers are dead because Keener's been using Conley. Find her and make it count.
Somebody else can push the button. Yeah, one little known secret is that you can go through here. Oh, the doors have... We thought the doors were fake there. Lets you get in here and just get fire going a little bit faster. Should have gone to a safe house and gotten some grenades.
Division has infiltrated our complex. Could be a contamination risk. We can't let anything disrupt our operation. Oil is the fuel of our organization and our cause.
Sounds like
Is there
Conley's
some
really
issues
invested in
more
this
than
oil
5
business.
versions?
I guess now you know which buttons to
Some
push.
can play both PS5.
Agent,
So
let's
some people
wreck
are
their
having
compound.
issues, especially in New York. And especially if you've kind of been there for a while, it seems to just... Something in New York is kind of crashing, it seems to be. And it's crashing servers, basically. So, like, dozens of people suddenly... I should wait for everybody to get set up there. Just instantly went for it. And yeah, once you kind of have it going, it just keeps on going. So here we're in New York as well. Yesterday I was in New York as well for like hours, and then no issues, and then suddenly I started having delta after delta. And also I'm assuming you're meaning delta, right? You're not actually crashing, you're just deltaing out.
Hostiles detected nearby.
Looks like the reinforcements are coming from the cleaner's underground tunnel system.
What is there?
An agent needs assistance.
But if you're having that, yeah, so far, just, when it happened to me, I just went back to DC and did some DC stuff till I had to go back. Not the greatest solution, but
you sabotage
let's get the crate in the back here.
Oil production you come across might piss Conley off and get her out of whatever hole she's hiding in.
Rhodes, I like the way you think.
Want to get all the loot. All the gluten.
The division's progressing inside the complex.
We're definitely not on a gluten-free diet. Gluten.
Too many people depend on us to succeed. Don't fail them.
That would be actually a challenge as well. Just doing instead of kind of like no nut November, just no loot July. Same here. Just gonna go get this crate. And it is very safe walking underneath this car. I feel completely safe. Totally, absolutely.
Agent, I've deployed a surveillance drone to the area. I'll let you know if I spot Conley.
Wait, why wasn't there a surveillance drone before? You know, that will even take these two. Some resources. Burning through them, so might as well refill them all. Yeah, let's get go in here. I'll wait for everybody to be here this time. Engage a little bit too early last time, I feel.
Fucking oil gas. Somebody's gotta fix those cooling pumps.
Somebody else can
detected.
plant that one.
Whatever they're
I
cooling,
can push
probably
forward
can't handle too much
and
heat. Do whatever you can do to disable those pumps, Agent. Trust me, it'll be fun.
go back for my loot there. Oh, heavy here.
Looks like there's some more cooling pumps. You know what to do.
This grenade I'm gonna try to time.
Cooling pump system compromised.
Just so it also.
I told you it'd be fine.
You can actually sledge those heavies if you get them with the fire. Although actually I didn't there. Oh, sorry.
Serious trauma detected.
Reflector. Actually, yeah, I've gotten so used.
Let's see what else you can mess with that'll piss her off.
So I'm very used, like most Western speakers and readers, to go from left to right on that status bar. And generally I've been just running red builds, so it was pretty easy that, you know, to spot the reflect. Now the reflect is all the way to the right. I feel those things should be always on the left. That's a minor thing, but it would be nice if they altered that. Like, that's the one you care most about, right? Like the other stuff, I don't care per se that he's on fire and stuff like that. Open up here. Okay.
Cooling pumps detected.
Sounds like another great and golden opportunity to me, Agent.
Oil refinery system compromised.
That's sweet music to my ears.
Oil refinery inoperative.
Conley's not gonna like that one bit. Good.
Hostiles detected nearby.
Watch out! That refinery is falling apart.
Oh wait,
the pieces
what?
will have to
Did
land
I
somewhere.
not sledge
Avoid
down?
the impact areas.
Agent down.
Did he get up there now? I'll let them come out along. Oh, Jay, the boss has reflect, so sure to get in range. I'll get Lucor. But yeah, just close the distance. Just go short range and then murder there.
Just caught sight of Conley on the tanker. She moved through the rift in the middle. Keep it up. You're right on her tail.
Let's get a loot. Introduces your combat medic build. How do you feel about Red Heartbreaker complete to Red Striker? So Red Obliterate Striker and Red Heartbreaker are kind of head to head. So, but then you got to remember that Heartbreaker then has the bonus armor, which is a plus, and it has much worse stacking, which is a minus. So, like, if you run Heartbreaker for a little bit, you'll notice that not every stack is getting counted. So I actually do the balls here.
Echo detected nearby.
Do this. This opens up an extra room, although in the dark it's usually super hard. We need to shoot 3 balls. I'm gonna even shoot a 4th. Because that first box, that opens this, and then what we were doing there, if you shoot 3 balls, that opens this. So you get some more loot. Sure, we're ever wondering what that was for. And yeah, the combat medics, I need to recalculate them. So likely Picaros and like the 2-piece Brazos, they were like 2% or so ahead of going like Fenris plus Grupo in those spots. So likely that means that now they're no longer viable. Which wait, with the reversal modifier active? Wait, I have reversal on? What? Oh wait, are they shared? My reversal count went up there. So for sitting there, I was like, wait. Did somebody else have reversal on there? In that fight?
If the division gets beyond this point, they'll seriously compromise our progress and set us back months. We can
Oh, the ball one. Yeah, that was. Actually, yeah, if you guys. You guys good, Dan? I'm gonna try a thing.
Sounds
trying to
like
land
you're
upstairs.
getting warmer, Agent. Keep at it.
Okay. That's weird. Why did it add to my count of reversal there? Because also it's not like it's not working at all for prime time, because that also has several counted in it basically. Oh, that one's spawning. Bounce it off the ceiling. So yeah, those might change a little bit. But I'm kind of gonna start next week on... So this week I'm gonna update some of the guides. I do also want to do the AR on build compare. Let's also open this one. Let's blow up a somewhat hidden yellow box for this.
The cleaners really did a number on her. Jeez.
And what was I gonna say? Yeah, and a few of the guides, like the named guide, the exotic guide, and stuff need upgrades. And then yeah, kind of gonna jump into the build collection. Somebody can get the bottom right here.
Again. She's moved to the upper deck.
Looks
like she's preparing for her last stand.
Typical
I'll take
extremist.
this one.
Down on her own insanity.
Oh, this is good now. And I'll go get the loot. See, teamwork. There's 2 valves here that we touch, and then we can open this. Not per se also worth it for the loot, but just also to show here. Might as well. Get the all out as well. Yeah, I've all out, or well, no. Wait, Oh no, not all out. I have no. So all out is the one I get here. But you have prime time and then reversal only. This is the list that will unlock all out. Oh yeah, here. Let's hold kind of position here and just kill the heavies here. Instead of dragging them around.
Agent down.
Oh, one of these guys likely has reversal, then I'm guessing. With the salter. Take the chest off. Indeed, makes the dream twerk. Looks like you got it. Oh, wait, what? Wait. Oh, actually, it's annoying. I can't just activate it. Wait, are those things group wide then? Maybe? What? Trying to... It's just not doing it either. I was jamming on T. Yeah, that was T. I wasn't doing anything. Let's grab this one too. I've looted everything. Because I haven't had random mods and stuff much in group yet. We mess around a little bit on PTS, but just barely.
Unknown network detected.
Sounds like you're on the right track.
That guy's sound bugged out. Well, that isn't there. Hey, 100 ceramics. We'll take those.
Conley's in the control room. Get ready, Agent. It's time to end this.
Still full on ammo.
Here you are, like a moth to the flame.
Kick her ass,
Get
Agent.
into position. Why can't I activate it?
For the longest time, I didn't understand why the division wouldn't
Like it
recognize
literally
our
is like
work.
lighting up.
We're trying to do.
It's not actually.
The only thing the division understands
It's unequipped with Rico, but then something broke here, I feel.
Rhodes, that fire tower there, anything we can do about it?
Just gotta be a power source on it somewhere. Destroying that usually does the trick.
Oh, it's on cooldown now.
you and I, we're almost the same. Like the division, all our work is about providing the right conditions for life to prosper. But your ignorance is obscuring your ability to realize this. As long as you live, you'll be in our way.
There you go. Easy peasy. Power source knocked out.
From behind.
Disabled.
You really have no idea what you're doing. The cause you are compromising right now.
That's bad guy code for. You're doing really great.
Hey,
Keep
nothing
at it.
spawned there. It's quite rare.
Gas valves detected.
Time to improvise. See if you can do anything with those valves.
Can do a lot of things with some valves, buddy.
Oil
Just for you,
pressure
I'll just turn them.
redirected.
Somebody get shooting. Just trying to avoid setting myself on fire.
You flushed her out, Agent. Now take her down.
Also, I feel it's such a missed opportunity. You flushed her out, Agent. Now flush her down. How is that not the line, right? Just murdering with my first chem.
Yes, you got her.
Why can't I activate prime time? Doesn't have any requirements, right? It's just activate.
Well, that was something. Fire, explosions, homicidal maniacs. A bit rich for my taste, but I can see why you guys like it.
You did a lot today. We shut down the cleaner's oil pipeline, got rid of Conley.
Let's just try equipping reversal and seeing if
JTF anymore.
Reversal.
And we're one step closer to catching him.
Activates.
Well done, Agent.
Actually, yeah. You know what? I can go 20 minutes over time. Which one do we want to do? Wall Street or the other one? Is any of a daily or something? Oh, actually, when I'm on this character, I've done Descent right here. Let's go Wall Street. Wall Street is shorter. That way that have the issue as well. Yeah, I don't run into it not wanting to trigger yet. And then yeah, this one, so you guys are in, we'll take, I'll reset it now. Well, let's take special ammo as well. And just on heroic. Redirect this. Oh, we can deal with that. This is not that hard of a mission anyway.
You're coming up on Dragov's outer perimeter. Remember, you're only here for Dragov. But if you find his supply depot, raid it.
But also
Denying
murder
Dragov
everybody
that
else.
Stockpile will also deny Keener crucial support.
Be careful. I still don't like the idea of throwing you to the wolves, no matter how much we want Dragov's first role in the City Hall attack.
Now that's stress relief.
Hostile radio intercepted.
I hear gunfire. Report.
Loading area by Broad Street is under attack. It's the division.
Sell the gate. Use the APC.
We also have no regen accidentally, basically, because of the the people at the. Am I not? Oh. Okay.
Press space to
That
start.
time we just dealt it.
Press escape to quit.
Oh, I think we all dealt that right. So yeah, we have that issue now. Yeah. So, but that's the kind of the thing that is happening. It just deltas everybody. We had that. I don't remember what the cause was anymore, but we had that a few months ago with, or well, actually, longer. Yeah, what, like 5 months ago, when we had Summit. Like we were in Summit and would keep crashing, kind of thing. But I think that was Kenley causing that back then, wasn't it? Let's load back in. But yeah, if the deltas are starting, well, maybe we might just kind of call it there for the deltas. Yeah.
Agent, priority objective available.
Or let's maybe give it a try. It's kept actually a few of us together. That's interesting.
An agent has reconnected.
It's also interesting. So normally with a server crash, when the character loads in, it would be a new instance. So what would happen is you're no longer in the group. You'd be in a safe house. You wouldn't be out in the world because it wouldn't remember. Although maybe with the mission actually. So well, let's give it another try. Yeah.
An agent is no longer in your group.
I got
Another agent is now in your group.
Yeah, no worries. But hey, if anybody else wants to join us, let me know. We'll give it a try. If we delta again, then we the mission is no longer set. Let's give it a try.
You're coming up on Dragov's outer perimeter. Remember, you're only here for Dragov. But if you find his supply depot, raid it. Denying Dragov that stockpile.
Because also, generally, they were intermittent at the very least.
Careful. I still don't like the idea of throwing you little wolves. No matter
Hey, I
how
can
much
activate my things again. Oh. Yo, check for reversals? Or requittals there?
Let's tell him who's boss. MG ready? Here's your ticket, fucker.
It's all requittals all of a sudden. Come on. Yeah, rifle sense.
Hostile radio intercepted.
I hear gunfire. Report.
The loading area by Broad Street is under attack. It's the division.
Shell the gate. Use the APC. Do not let them raid the stockpile.
It is even a case somewhat for turret drone hybrids to have them be able to send in their, because the turret and the drone don't like their requital. Oh,
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I got out of that.
Agent out of action.
I didn't want to blow that thing up, but they couldn't go back to it. But felt I got out of it. Now let's get in here. The beginning. Yeah, sometimes it does remove people, kind of like just you know, other disconnects. The M16A2. So the M16 actually looks pretty decent, but yeah, you have to click. It's not full auto, so you don't get to have that part of it. Oh, but actually, as well, if my reversal is working, what I need to do. Did that not catch you? Definitely rusty on my Eclipson. Oh yeah, let's swap this back to prime time. Oh, also at the this again. So I need liability. I need quicken. Actually, I have quicken. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna take tap. Oh no, let's take by the teeth. I'll do that sniper one separate. Alright, let's get the loot up here. Let's get going. And I need to. Because there was liability and quickening.
Protect that stockpile. Duchess, I need you to see to it personally.
On it.
A lot of special ammo there.
Get that stockpile, Agent. Everything you take from them is something they can't send to Keener.
Fuckers are in Keener supplies. I don't care what it takes. Take them out.
Racing to the stockpile now.
Hostiles approaching. Hostiles incoming.
Wish you could see the cooldown on the...
Serious trauma detected.
Yeah, not the moment to equip it, actually.
Hostiles drawing near. Immediate medical assistance needed. Hostiles approaching. Hostiles drawing near.
Stay in there.
Hostiles incoming.
Getting all of these. That should be the last wave, though, anyways. Shows as not selected, yeah. I should actually check. So is it just showing, or is it just... Is it also actually the case? Because that's two different things. But yeah, basically anytime logging in or like fresh start has been that anyway as well. At least for me. Although not always, actually. Sometimes not on character swap, but most of the time. XP along with it was an experiment with 3-round bursts as a way to improve follow. Yeah. I mean, yeah, and that's that's also it's kind of modeled in the game. 7th Verbal Directive XP along with the modifier being on. Yeah. So you can see the modifier more like a global event. So basically anything you could do with a global event, you can do with the modifier. Not more, actually, because yeah, it's even you can even have it in the raid, which seems maybe not intended, which they're gonna likely take away. But yeah, basically whatever's on is on. It gives you XPs. I share that, although that's not really a worthwhile endeavor, that one.
Hostiles nearby.
And then the rifle kind of sounding as if it comes from you. It's actually an interesting bug as well. Like, is that maybe what always was going on with, like in the past? They kind of fixed it at some point, right? Like, we were using Bighorn and rifle mode. It sounded so much louder for everybody else. I think that may have been just the same effect, but we just didn't realize that was the same. Let's see what's like. The general was 2K. It's effective Sierra would empty the gun faster. The barrel, yeah. Into countdown and descent. I mean, the modifier does go into countdown now, currently. And you can have it on in there. But one of the issues is as well, it's not based on group leader, it's based on any person having it on. One person having it on basically activates it for everybody. Come on.
Agent down.
We have to go in seconds. Okay, let's try to go indeed for the...
Get this shithead from the side.
For the thing in a second. Oh, there, you can do it a little bit more safely as well for me. Trying to put that back.
Need assistance.
Yeah.
Serious trauma detected.
But yeah, we just have clean up now. Yeah. Let's look at the crate here while they spawn.
Dragov is holed up in the exchange, but it looks like it's locked down tight. You might be able to gain access from the scaffolding across the
He's
street.
using Loctite on the doors. That's for screws. This one's always so hard to see. Let's try it then. Human. Then get the left side. It's kind of an awkward spot on that left side.
Blow this shit. Let's fuck him up.
Also, I have to kind of learn. I'm so used to doing one shot Scorpio and then following that up with. Oh wow, that does. Oh, good now. Like crit chance. That crit chance actually does some work. Or the like, if you do crit chance, you get some state or some haste. Oh, so I'm just sorry for that. Oh, yeah, no worries. I actually feel free to use it. Like, I don't mind that much. I just notice it. Because if you want to run that, that's. Oh, I can actually activate it when I'm on this. Okay.
How did you get there?
Oh, that could be a cool combination, actually. Yeah, with that other one. with the one that gives you some crit chance. Throw it work earlier. Yeah. Well, welcome to winter time. Yeah, we had that last week. Or was it the week before that? I don't remember. Until longer, yeah. Although yeah, that's just nowish. They'll fix that. They'll eventually get to it. Why are you apologizing? But so yeah, no, just if you want to run, because the thing is as well, like the way that my stream audio is set up, like even if something is loud, because I'm doing loud stuff anyway most of the time, but if something is loud, again, my voice always goes over it. Like there's a thing set up that quietens everything down when I'm talking, so it's not even that annoying.
I'll strap up and deal with this personally. Ron, Knuckles, you're with me.
Would not recommend it. Yeah. How do we still have these things? How do we still have daylight saving and
Unknown network detected.
does it still really even matter? I feel at some point we just need to go over to like the what is it, the swatch? Is it swatch or is it somebody else? The universal time thing.
Are you gonna take that? Did we take this place and throw these rich bastards out of Wall Street for nothing?
Yeah, you did drag out.
Vision that they can't touch us. Show me what you're made of.
Well, they're gonna show us what they're made of. And sadly for them, what they're made of is flammable. Oh, I didn't get the right side. Whatever they're made of, it turns out to be very much flammable.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Get over to yell out very loudly, so I definitely knew where she was. And just behind me. Yeah, just snuck up on me. She could have killed me there, man. And if you guys deal with Dragov and his cronies,
It's time. The division's
I'll
reign
put
of
a
terror
sledge on them, which
now.
although that's not that strong anymore. But helps a little. And I'll deal with the ads.
Let's get them, boys. Time to put these fuckers down.
I'm gonna spawn here.
Minigun power restored.
Still one alive. Stop being alive.
Rogue agent.
Have you considered being dead? No. Could you consider it? Oh yeah, let's get all the loot here. We'll blow up that. We'll blow up that. I know we're making a dent in the challenges. We're slowly going up. but we're not off. Even farmers don't care about it anymore. Like, what is a... yeah. What are these for? Yeah, let's go get the stuff outside as well. Yeah. Stuff there. I know, we didn't make it till the end. Actually, how long did that take us? That was 17 minutes. That was not too bad. Because we'll have to do 8 of these. Well, at some point I should just go like, hey, I'll just do them on challenge. And so you can get to the end pretty quickly. A lot of people have already. Some have even gotten it and then gone like, I grinded through it in 2 days. How shouldn't be the way. It's like, yeah, no, but like, yeah. It's almost like the season level in the past being done in 1 day. Like some idiots would do, like me. Detox 612, but that's no longer usable. Oh yeah, let's get the chest as well. And then get out of here. Before this mini tank merges us all. Let's take it back. I'll take us actually back to DC. So I got cleaned up. Yeah, that'll be it for me. Although, yeah, we're gonna, of course, go and raid someone, as we always do. Let's see who's kind of available for that. Ah. Oh. Kind of see the obvious target. Just a few years and it gets to score 3 feet of snow and letting them score in a sunny area.
Priority objective available.
Because at this point, yeah, I do feel they should. Like, it's just an annoyance that everybody kind of has to deal with at some points, which I feel is not. Actually, no, I'm gonna. I don't know if anybody wants this one or this G36C, even though the C is kind of the worst, and also, yeah, that's a lot of optimization. But just in case. Let's pop these caches. And either gradable. Or I'll go with just Sujeta. But yeah, actually, well, for me, it's almost evening. We're an hour away from official 6 o'clock being the evening. Although actually, yeah, different people have different opinions on that, right? Actually, for some it starts on 5. But yeah, good day. Oh yeah, we're ending up here, kind of. We're gonna go to an ending.
An agent has left your group.
Let me catch up to.
You are no longer in a
All of
group.
this. With Casio Timings? What is it? Isn't it Swatch? And yeah, this. So yeah, there's like internet time thing that they have. I don't actually even know like how it kind of is supposed to work. I do remember some stuff kind of using it. But it's basically it breaks up the day into 1,000, like what they call beats. This is actually somewhat popular in some circles to use. But then, yeah, most people just use an app for it. And yeah, as well. Thanks, Quilvis, and thanks, Lucor, and earlier on as well, thanks, Tony-san, and then Amateur as well for joining up and helping and carrying my ass. Hope you guys having fun. I'm gonna get cleaned up here, and then I'm gonna hop off for a few hours. Likely take a nap as well. Could do that.
Thanks for making.
Do some work stuff, and then we'll be back in the evening. And in the evening, I'm gonna start off with making a dent in. Actually, no. We'll start off with doing the named, like the guides. We'll go to the guides folder and see what needs updating and how much time we need for this. Not much should have changed, right? It's just adding the exotics and the stuff. There's no things like Danny being added or something. But yeah, we'll give that a whole look through. I'm trying to make PV Heartbreaker build. I tried to use a Kingbreaker, but it's hella slow. My stacks won't stay long. Can you recommend alternatives? Overall, the M4 Fall is also kind of okay, but kind of slow as well. The thing is also, it's not the RPM of the weapon that is really the issue. It's Heartbreaker stacks horribly. It doesn't count every stack the way that Striker does. So generally with Heartbreaker, that's why, like for instance, with the Heartbreaker Tech Tank setup that I use a lot, generally I start with the ACS. You kind of have to stack. You can't just stack with the main weapon, kind of. Although the M4 is your best bet. The M4 is kind of one of the better long rail ones, and 850 RPM, so kind of competes. But I give it a try with the M4, but overall, yeah, sometimes you just have to start with the ACS more so than Striker. Sort of a luxury watch brand, just remember weird crap. Oh yeah, they kind of do a lot of stuff. That's. I mean, there's Samsung makes missiles. Siemens makes missiles. Siemens makes artillery. So a lot of these brands make a lot of stuff. Yeah. There are a lot of in a lot of their fingers are in a lot of pies. I also just know it from that. Like we used to, there was an like European tour I was on, and we used that time. Like we had an app to just be on that time. Because otherwise, all of going through all those time zones and stuff, and actually it was actually kind of handy. Like I remember going like, oh yeah, I actually should use this more often. But then never caring afterwards, because we could just literally say, be here at 420. Why did I go with 420? Be here at 400 or something. I think 420 was like 6 o'clock actually or something. So, so yeah, that's why I went with that. I think I don't remember it exactly, but I think it was like on the hour of something. But yeah. So yeah. Because that was kind of handy because it's universal, so everybody, like, as you're going through time zones and stuff, there's no time zoning with it. Especially with a team that kind of, we just need to know, okay, at this hour we start building and stuff. It was kind of nice. I wasn't trying to find the best for this build yet. But yeah, give it a try with the M4, but yeah, don't be too surprised if it doesn't stack well still. Because yeah, Heartbreaker has that issue. You can, if you have a Striker as well, you can even like just take them to the range and like kind of feel the difference. It's kind of night and day, which is kind of annoying as well, because that means that a Striker going to 200 stacks basically does it as cleanly as Heartbreaker going to 100 stacks, which makes Chest Striker, to kind of come in. So. Jimmy's washing machines. Indeed. Gao 8, yeah. One removes things, one removes life. Yeah. Exactly. Let's, on that note, thanks for all the thanks. And Argentina. Ah, nice. Well, that is indeed quite a far away. And for LMG, Bullet King. Striker. Generally, like, Striker is still one of the better ones. Especially Bullet King. That's a Heartbreaker now is also effective, but not per se for the Bullet King. You would want it with the LMG that has a long rail. But also here, I'll link to the recommended if you're not familiar with that. I'll put in by chance. So that's my recommended build list. It needs a few upgrades, but honestly, not too much is changing. But yeah, for just running around with an LMG, it's just Striker. Kind of the Obliterate Striker that is at the top there. Its stats are now different, of course. The gear changed, but the layout is basically the same still. A Chaska, Obliterate, Chaska, Coyotes. And then you just put whatever LMG you want. Bullet King works really well with it. So, let's go raid out as I quickly check who's available. Let's do that. Toasty's up. He's doing legendary. I was just making sure he's not like ending. Because sometimes he does some shorter ones. He seems to be back on the Capital jail. He's jailing himself into Capital. So, yeah, let's go join him. That's at least for the Twitch people. You YouTube people, I can't do anything to you guys. You guys are just free. You're I can't tie you up and send you somewhere. But yeah, I'll be back in the evening. That's going to be in like 3 hours, 45 minutes. 9 o'clock my local time, 9 o'clock CET. And yeah, we're going to continue on then. But till then, enjoy on the Twitch and Toasty. And yeah, we'll continuing on later. And I'm just going to stop rambling because I'm just rambling. And I'm just going to say, as always, have a good day.